Crazy world, man. Police officer edition. Look, the police officers, man, I think by and large, police officers deserve our respect, man. They have a very, very tough job. I can imagine being a police officer because I know a lot of police officers, friends and family, man, that are police officers, and I hear the stories. I mean, they have to deal with some crazy things, man. Think about it. Anytime they pull a car over, you go to a domestic disturbance, or you go in somewhere where there's a robbery is happening, or whatever the case is, man, they're risking their lives. And you have people out here, man, that don't care. Some people just don't give a damn, man. This is a situation where there's a domestic disturbance, and the police are coming there, and you know, I wouldn't want to say what I would do as a police officer, but sometimes I think that things could be handled in a different way. This one in particular is just a crazy situation. Take a look.
Okay. Is that person involved?
This is my husband.
No. Is that person involved?
No, not that person. No.
Okay. Okay. What's going on?
I called my son and asked him if it's okay for me to come up here to see my granddaughter.
Did you do something illegal?
No.
Okay. So can we come and talk about what's going on?
I accept your terms. What's up?
Yeah. Okay. What happened?
Hi there. What's your name? Can you come out here, please? Please.
See, she already acting weird.
I got her in the closet.
So I'm talking about, this is the type of stuff they gotta deal with, man. This is weird.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Okay. Can we put the baby down, come out here and talk and figure out what's going on? You gonna give her to the baby? Okay.
I'm gonna take myself out of here. So you take myself out of the scene so you guys can see this.
Go. Whoa!
She picks up a knife, man, and she's holding her baby, right? It's crazy. I want to go over to, there's another video to this. So this is the father of the child and the boyfriend of the lady who is now deceased. He actually talks about what happened, and I think it was several weeks after the tragic incident. So let's go take a look and see what he has to say about that tragedy.
In other news, it's been more than 2 weeks since a mother and her baby were killed during an incident that involved Independence police.
And tonight, for the first time, we are hearing from a witness who watched it all happen. On November 7th, police called to the Oval Spring Apartments on East Larkspur. We're told they were called due to a domestic assault. Independence police say an officer fired the weapon inside an apartment, and we now know 34-year-old Maria Pike and her infant Destiny died. Police have not said exactly what caused their deaths. But today, KSHB 41 reporter Abby Dodge talked with someone inside the apartment that day.
Abby, we understand you actually talked with the father of baby Destiny.
Yeah, I did, Kevin and Caitlin. This is still a very emotional time for Mitchell Holder. It's been almost 3 weeks since he says police shot and killed his daughter and girlfriend. Independence police and investigators have not said how the two died, but that Maria Pike had a knife and an officer fired their weapon. Mitchell is still living in the apartment where his girlfriend and daughter died. He showed us around that space today.
That's crazy. I couldn't do it.
This is where the scene is.
Mitchell Holder has cleared out his daughter's belongings from their home, but her memory is fresh in his mind.
Baby crib was in here, like right here.
Destiny was his first daughter.
It was very much difficult, but a lot of happiness.
In one moment, that changed.
My exact words was, "You killed her."
Mitchell walked us around the room where they spent their final moments together. Investigators took out the carpet covered in blood, but some evidence remains.
That was the first shot right there.
2 bullet holes decorate the walls of their bedroom, now an empty space like his heart.
It's very difficult to me to be in here. I still live in the apartment. I still got that they're in the living room, but in this room, it feels like her presences of both of them, of souls.
While he's working through his grief, Mitchell says he wants justice for the life he won't have with his girls.
All I want is that officer to understand he did something totally wrong.
Blue Springs police continue to investigate the officer's actions. Police were at their apartment that afternoon responding to a domestic disturbance. Mitchell says his mother and Maria got into an argument over who was best suited to take care of Destiny. Mitchell says he did not see Maria with a knife. We reached out to independent.
Wow, that's sad, man. That's horrible that it ended like that. The mother's unalived, the baby's unalived. Look, I'm not a police officer, but I'm looking at the situation, right? She has a baby in one hand and a knife in the other hand. Two men, I'm assuming two big, police officers couldn't tackle this lady. I mean, I know it's easy to say because this woman's got a knife in her hand and she's, attacking you or coming at you, but maybe the other officer who was, to the side of her and, I don't know, man. Was she going to stab you? Do you take that chance? Can you overpower this lady with a baby in one hand and a knife in another hand? I mean, I don't know. I just know that the end result was a tragedy. I wish she would have never attacked the cop with the knife, so we don't even have to have this. Just handed the baby. I wish the dad would have took more of an active role, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he didn't think that this would happen, or else he would have jumped in, at least grabbed the baby or whatever, try to calm the situation down. It looked like he was tired of the situation. Obviously, he looked exhausted, man. So who knows, man? They probably were arguing before. I mean, I don't know. It's sad though, and it's sad for all parties, especially the family where the woman and the baby were unalived, and the police officer that has to live with that, man. I mean, I'm sure he questions it all the time. Like, damn, could I have just tackled her? You shot and killed a mom and a baby. It's crazy. Wow. I wouldn't want to be a police officer, man. So it's a tough job, man. I know a lot of people like to judge it.